Hey guys, what's going on? Today, my friend added me to this tournament on the Mysidia server, and I decided I would just go with it. And pretty much, I made this team this morning. I thought of it last night, and I decided I would write down the top 50 from Dreamworld and Wi-Fi tiers, the top 50 threats and used, and a couple extras that aren't as common but are still threats that I look out for. And I'd write down the first 3 Pokemon that came to mind for each of them, and pretty much it revolved around Slowbro, Chansey, Heatran, and Ferrothorn. So I said that'll be my main core. And then the rest, and the other 2 I picked were pretty much Pokemon that went with that core, and that also were the next most common things to stop threats, I guess you could say. And it pretty much is me battling my bro Jacob in round 1. It was like a 4-person tournament because I changed the size to 4 because I didn't want to be in a big tournament. Well, because I can change tour stuff on the server, in case people don't know. But yeah. So, Jacob's been working on this team for mad long, and he just changes something like every day. And it comes out pretty good. I gave him the advice on that Tyranitar set. That's how I knew how to switch to Slowbro on turn 1. But then again, that's a major part of the game, knowing your opponents, how they'll predict stuff like that. Yeah, so pretty much right now, this Slowbro is proven to be a beast. And I keep going to Xatu because I really don't want to get anything on my side of the field, and Blissey sometimes carries Stealth Rock. And I saw before he had Seismic Toss. Saw he has Soft Boiled. Saw, I think he has Toxic. Well, he does. I just don't know if I saw it yet. And probably he is like Aromatherapy or Heal Bell. So I really don't have to worry about Stealth Rocks, but I'm still going in so nothing gets Toxic. And so in case he switches out to something else that might Toxic me. Right there, I knew he was going to Swords Dance. It just seemed like instinct for me right there. So I went for the Reflect so Slowbro would be able to handle it. So right here, I go back out to Whoopee Cushion because I know he can't touch me. I want to get residual damage up. So this is where I'm going to start my spikes. That way, it's putting a little pressure on him so he can't switch as much. Alright. I also suggested a Mixed Blaze to him. And then I go for the Protect to mess with his mojo right there. I figured that he would have used the high jump kick since he wouldn't be. No one expects Protect on Heatran. And now I go to my universal counter this guy, Slowbro. The only time Slowbro has not worked for a counter is because this one dude had like a Sun team with like a Espeon and a Blaziken, and he passed it +1 from Calm Mind, and it had Solar Beam, and it one-hit KO'd every water type that I could throw out, and it was fucking a crazy set. So right here, I'm just not even gonna go waste my attack. I'm just gonna heal because I honestly don't want him to get a crit and have less than perfect for my health. So right here, I was like, yo, get a burn. And I got the burn. Pretty much, I always expect to get burns on me and on the opponent from things like from Scald and Lava Plume, so it's pretty much a matter of time if you think about it, really, for using moves that actually have the high chance of it. So now I'm just healing up the best I can, and he goes to Blissey, which allows me to keep Slowbro at near perfect health, 87%. So I switch out Regenerator. Now he's going for his heal, and I'm thinking. I looked at his team's health, and I said, okay. After 2 or 3 layers of spikes and a Stealth Rock, everything he has dies from them. Well, Tyranitar and Excadrill, and I was just so little off. So I'm thinking, alright, nothing he has will one-hit KO me unless he's like specs plus 6 hidden pack fire. Alright, so I just keep using protect so I can make better predictions. I'm afraid he's gonna go to Ferrothorn right here. So if I go to Heatran, I could take any hit from Latios, consider this locked in from specs, and I can just shut down every single thing he has because he can't one-hit KO me. Because this Heatran is pretty bulky, and it can live Specs Latios' Surf. So I would just, no matter what, I would have just got my Toxic off on that Latios. Now for the Ferrothorn, I went for the Leech Seed because I'm figuring he's going to switch either way to... And I said if he doesn't, or if he goes to Latios, expecting me to see that, think that he's going to go to Ferrothorn double switch, it might go better for me. Either way, not like his team isn't walled by Chansey and Ferrothorn, so I'm just going for the okay moves. I got the Toxic off, I'm waiting for that. And I send in Chansey, and it gets tricked. The thing is, it still will wall Latios because it's Chansey. It's really cute. It can heal itself like with Wish. It has Protect, and he's Toxic. And I have a ton of other things that can resist his stuff. And also, I could just switch back in later if I predict a switch, or predict a trick. So right there, I'm getting the Reflect up, just in case he keeps Ferrothorn in. Now he dies next turn from Toxic, so I just switched to Chansey. Let him go down. And he goes for the heal. I go for the heal. And then I switch out. Just in case. He's going for a double heal. Now my Ferrothorn's at full health. He's tossing me. I figured he wouldn't switch because he did, because I usually see last time when he switched, so he would think that I wouldn't use a Leech Seed and then I'd switch, and then he'd get a free Seismic Toss. So yeah, now I switch that to Firewall. Now I could let this get Toxic since it has Natural Cure, but I used the Magic Coat just to show him, because I was really expecting him to go to Ferrothorn there for some reason. And either way, Magic Coat would have worked. And then he quit. Now here's me versus Cloud, the guy who added me to the tournament. And I was just stalling because I was like, hey, I should record this, so it wouldn't be a double like that thing. So I just started saying random shit. Alright, now I figure he's gonna go to something that wouldn't care about taunt, so I go for the Flamethrower. Yeah, I just sent that fucking fridge to the crematorium. Alright, I really don't want Toxic Spikes on the field, because I didn't think of it until now. But if you look at my team, Porygon and Slowbro are my favorite core right now. Well, besides Heatman and stuff, but those two and Chansey are weak to Toxic Spikes. So I figure he's gonna use it. Why wouldn't he? But I guess he figured I'd stay in or something and use taunt, so he wouldn't. So he's gonna do a crazy move. He only sees that I have Porygon and Heatran, so I guess him trying to get the burn on Porygon or my switching was what his priority was, because he's gonna go for the Scald when I was really expecting him to go for that Spikes. That's alright. He's taking forever, but I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking what the hell's going on. He sends the same face I said, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why would he do that? So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna switch out. And I've been doing some crazy shit lately, like I've been leech seeding, obviously, Liquid Ooze, Tentacruels, just so I could kill him quicker. I don't know why. It's actually been working decently, because either way, versus most of the teams I'm doing it on. They'll either be a Sun team or a team that doesn't really care about Ferrothorn. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll go for that gyro ball. Why the hell not? I'm thinking, well, I'm not gonna go for the spikes. And this guy usually runs speed on his thing, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm useless right now anyway, so I just went there, and it actually it's taking away his hit points. It may be taking away mine too, but I honestly don't care. Yeah, so I'm taking a ton of residual damage, but I honestly could care less, cause I'm crazy. So he switches, so now I'm only taking level 1 of Toxic. Not bad, not bad at all. So he's going for the light screen. I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with this dude? Why would he go for the light screen? I've been forcing him to switch some, so I got to see half his team. And I usually run Expert Belt Slowbro, but I decided I go for leftovers for some reason. And if I had the Expert Belt, I would have just taken this out, but I would have had lower hit points, so I don't know. Expert Belt Slowbro is one of my favorite things because it literally is crazy. He's wearing a belt. He doesn't have pants, but he's wearing a belt. I don't get it. No, but yeah, I found this team has a little weak to status, but if I switch a little better and avoid the toxic spikes, okay, I'll have a better chance at doing stuff. But yeah, Expert Belt would have made that a KO. I would have had a better time to switch in the next turn. And yeah. So I'm figuring he's going to go to Mammoth Swine. Yep. And he's thinking, why would you stay in? And I'm thinking, oh, why would I switch? So I toxic him, and then he quits. Good game.